Now, we look at just simply pre and post workout nutrition. We look at this, some different options here, and I have 8 different options. Again, we can go anywhere with this, but these are really simple, easy strategies. And that's the goal with all of this. We don't need to overcomplicate it. It's homemade protein smoothie, chocolate milk, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese and fruit. And you can see the lists here. Simple strategies that work for athletes, and that's what's important. Because at the end of the day, if your recommendation, if people don't appreciate it, don't want to do it, it's not going to work, right? So we want them to have something they like, they taste good, and that can actually work in their actual day in and day out routine. There are some of the options for pre or post workout nutrition. I have this slide here because I love this, and it's so simple. The whole Got Milk campaign, you've certainly seen that, but what about chocolate milk? So I've got chocolate milk. It's a great recovery food. It has carbohydrates, it has protein, and most of the population likes it. It's convenient, it tastes great. Again, it gives you that protein for muscle repair, gives you the carbohydrates for preparing your muscles for performance. And there's lots of different options now that don't need to be refrigerated until you open them. So it's great to throw in your locker, in your car, in your gym bag, or what have you. So use this, recommend this, and it's cheap and it's easy and it works really, really well. Some snacks, some smart snacks for athletes: nuts and trail mix, homemade protein smoothie, beef jerky. But it showed how beef jerky after a workout can actually not only help with recovery, but also even help with hydration because of the sodium levels in it. So it can work on many fronts, and it's portable. Peanut butter and jelly, or peanut butter and banana for PBB. Greek yogurt, great source of protein, great source of carbohydrates as well. So using any of those options can work in terms of fueling your performance. And then lastly, most important, hydration. Here is a great chart of when to drink and the amounts to drink. Couple hours before, a couple of cups of fluid. So 2 hours before, 2 cups of fluid. That's easy to remember. 10 to 20 minutes before, about 1 cup of fluid. And then every 10 to 15 minutes or so throughout the game, throughout performance, about a cup of fluid. And that's if practical. I have that because sometimes it's dictated by when the timeouts are, or when you get pulled out of the game and get replaced with somebody else for the time period. So when you can, drink fluids. When I was doing the Ironman, when I was training for a marathon, my coach always told me, always walk through every single water break. That was great advice because I certainly wasn't out there to win, I was out there to finish. And so I took the time to make sure I got those fluids when I could. And then after your performance, training or the game day itself, drinking about 2 cups of fluids for every 1 pound of weight lost. So that kind of wraps up the hydration piece to it, but it's really, really important. And I can't stress this enough when we're thinking about how to fuel our athletes with the fluids that they need.